So I reached out to the Prime Minister on the day after the hurricane hit, Wednesday. I haven't seen a response to that yet.
Too dangerous to do search and rescue.
When you see one on the farm, when you sit them, when you not get no feet, but as the government carrying things, $2,000 pound for sweet paper.
Holness, no. Anju Holness. The people don't like you, one, because they think you're evil. Number two, they think you're a thief.
Yeah, in here, man. You not shoot them. Nah, shoot them, man. Boy, the man them run off. The police stop her run off. Tear shot.
Big up the whole of hot water. Hey, that, we even dash water. You might talk about even pot water. Hot water. Big up that data. Big up yourself, father. And I don't love and love alone.
Hot water, my people. Hot water. Newsflash coming in. You understand, my people? Alright, so my people. Perry in Christ now. He called up, or he brought an interview. He brought some questions to Mr. Golding as it relates to the communication and the unity with Mr. Golding and the Prime Minister, or the leading government and opposition, as it relates to the Melissa recovery strategies. You understand? So basically what he's doing is finding out how his things going if the Prime Minister and the opposition is working together. You understand, my people? So you guys are going to hear from Mr. Golding himself on that interview by Perry in Christ. You understand? And also Mr. Golding made a shout out and shows big respect to all that help in the recovery. You understand? Okay, and this lady is giving us a hint about the price spike in things in Jamaica and the agricultural industry. Understand? She's giving us a hint about certain things versus the the international and local produce. You understand? Yes, and some tadpole outbreak in content. You understand? In Manchester, people, so many frogs, I should say, all over. You understand? So much frogs. Oh yes, and also again, my people, the Prime Minister was caught on international TV telling international news personnel that after 3 weeks after Hurricane Melissa hit, that it is not yet okay for them to go in and retrieve bodies. You understand? And start rebuilding and start clearing up areas, my people. So what you know? What type of stunt is that, my people? We are here in Jamaica and see that yes, help is needed and thing. You understand, my people? Right about now. So we don't know why the Prime Minister is telling the international news that something is not right, my people, okay? Yes, and this gentleman give some notation or make some notes of a few things why many people might not fancy the Prime Minister. You understand? Well, I say fancy. He says why people don't like the Prime Minister. So he's going to give some reasons and comment if you find your reason within those reasons. You understand, my people? So stay tuned for the hot water.
Update on the status of search and rescue operations. Have those started, or is it still too dangerous?
Still too dangerous to do search and rescue. I've had a few reports of our fire brigade conducting some rescue operations on land.
Yeah, my people, so 3 weeks after Hurricane Melissa, what does the Prime Minister mean? Like NBC, yeah. Me I look for make sure I wish news programming, man, people. So yeah, what the Prime Minister mean, it is not yet safe to go down and start rescue, the search and rescue procedures. Why is he saying that? He's saying that it's dangerous. Like, we don't understand why, people. Are the people down there biting? I'm not sure what kind of lie is that, my people. You understand? People have gone down there, regular civilians, and also international people. You understand? So I'm not sure what kind of, you see, the Prime Minister is talking about misinformation, you know. And this is totally misinformation, my people. Definitely misinformation. If these persons should come down or fly down here themselves, they'll see that that's definitely misinformation. So I don't know what kind of narrative he is trying to create, or what narrative he was instructed to create internationally. I mean, when I say given, I mean what's the agenda? Why is he saying that it is not yet safe? When people and other ministers, you understand, of the opposition already start search and rescue, they just don't have these aids. So why he's saying that, if he says that certain equipments are there, is not enough helicopters, so forth, then we could understand. But the fact that he says it is not safe, safe is the last thing that should be on the agenda as to why you're not able to start search and rescue. As I said, he did say that there is not enough helicopters and emergency vehicle, my people, but safe totally rubbish. We don't know what narrative or what's on the agenda. You understand why he is spreading misinformation. Okay, my people, so let's hear this interesting question that Perry in Christ asked Mr. Golding, because these answers that Mr. Golding is going to give is going to shed a light on the whole Hurricane Melissa situation and the help or the involvement of the opposition. So let's go, my people.
So I reached out to the Prime Minister on the day after the hurricane hit, Wednesday, to suggest that a task force be established that would include leaders from the private sector, the churches, NGOs, and also the opposition and the government, to kind of provide some governance oversight of all that's taking place, so that the public as a whole can feel there's no politics at play in it. Right. It's just being done on a fair basis, a basis of need, and that everybody's ideas are being taken into account. Because we have information that others don't have, and vice versa. Yeah. So I haven't seen a response to that yet. The government has a crisis on its hands, and they are trying to manage it as in the best way they think they can. But we have been really excluded from that entire process. So information comes to us through the media. We don't get much other information. As MPs, when something's being done for parliamentarians, we will hear that because we're in Parliament. But for the broader initiatives that are being conceptualized and implemented, and for the way in which relief is being managed, the whole umbrella of how that is being done, and how you avoid duplications, how you make sure that people who need to be reached are being reached, and that you're not missing one set and overly favoring such a thing as possible another set. And so we're not part of any of that.
Okay, people. All right. So when you see now, my people, and I don't think Mr. Golding is telling any lie. And thank you, Perry in Christ. You understand? For come up with an interview like that. You understand? Because that is very questionable. That way that he come up with is very important to us. You understand? Give us a lot of answer to a lot of questions. You understand? So yes, my people. So Mr. Golding, he said that where Parliament is concerned on certain things, yes, they do get information, but on a broader scale, no. Where this Melissa recovery is where the Melissa recovery is concerned, they don't get much information, so they are left out, my people. You understand? He said that he made it clear that after this time he called the Prime Minister, or he grouped them together. He sent out a message that let's get together. You understand? And talk about how we're gonna get the private sector and the church and all these people involved. You understand? In order to help with the recovery. He said that others, they have information that they might not have, and vice versa, meaning the government might have information and things that can also help. You understand? He also stated that it is not really about politics here, and it made it that clear to them. You understand? But until now, he said that he has not received any answer regarding, or any statement or anything regarding to that, my people, and that's really bad. So I figure more or less that they are left out, and all these aid and things that was sent into the country, none of it is given to them. I don't feel any of it is given to them for them to give their people, the people in their constituency. You understand? Or give to certain type of people. I don't feel like them get any. I feel like all that you see, these People's National Party, all of the people in those constituencies that are ruled by members of the People's National Party, I feel like all of those things and those roads that you see, just and all of them fixing up, I feel some of it is out of pocket. It is out of their pocket. I don't think they have get any aid as yet. And for me, if the opposition can call you into a meeting or send a message to you as the government that, hey, we're going to put politics aside and I want to share some ideas, and you share some ideas with me regarding the recovery, and until now he does not receive an answer, that is bad. That is poor communication. So we don't even know sure if it is poor communication or they just want to bar the opposition out of all of it. You understand? Because notice, number one, they can't even speak in Parliament. You understand, my people? Yes, people, yard and abroad. So Mr. Golding is shouting out and telling people thanks for all the help that they have put in. You understand? I mean, he himself didn't get the aid, meaning all the international aid weren't placing in his hand. You understand? But he's still giving thanks to all the people that put in their time and effort and hard working money into helping Jamaica people. You understand? So let us hear what he has to say.
Greetings, Jamaica. Hurricane Melissa has devastated our island, and so many of our people are suffering right now. People have lost their homes, their livelihoods are jeopardized, and a lot of people are traumatized by the experience that they went through on the 28th of October when the hurricane hit, and also what life has been like for them since. with no basic amenities, no electricity, no internet connectivity, no potable water, and fear for the future. I just want to reach out and thank each and every Jamaican and friends from other countries who have come on board to help our island at this time. The needs are deep and great, but the spirit of generosity is there, and you've been playing your part, whether it be through sending money or sending things that can go into care packages, foodstuffs, medical items, and even building items. These are all vital as we seek to get our country back on her feet. So big up yourself, and thank you for the bottom of my heart for what you've been doing, and keep doing it, because we're not over this yet. It's going to be a long and difficult road to recovery, and we're going to need support to get there. So may God always inspire you to do what's right for your loved ones and our beloved island, Jamaica. God bless you.
We could have just imagined if Mr. Golden did get all these resources and these money, you understand, to aid the country. Mr. Golden, right now, if I ever look at what I should say, little bit of that aid drop into Mr. Golden, and trust me people, we would see a magnificent outcome, you understand, our result, because Mr. Golden is not the government, you know, or the Prime Minister, but I know that with the effort that he would push, if him get just a little small help, you understand, like the help coming his hand personally, you understand, I know people that if he was the Prime Minister, things would be on a level right about now, you understand, being that maybe even this would be his first win, you understand, things would be so impressive, you understand, not to impress people, but because of the integrity, you understand, that's why I name integrity boss, you understand, so people just, I'll say respect to Mr. Golden, you understand, if actually, you know, showing some form of gratitude to the people that did their best. I mean, as I said, he don't have it, meaning that he didn't get any aid or the help, he didn't get it, you understand, to give to the people, and so, you understand, the government get it, and I don't know what them said them doing with it, but if he got it, I'm certainly sure that a lot of these people would have felt more secure due to his humble nature. You understand? You can see that this man would put out his best in what he would be doing, you understand, and the effort, because I'm sure say all that he has done, I feel like all time pocket him do it, because I know that 10 million 3 weeks gone on, we know hear that 10 million surface, you understand, my people all know. So what he did, I felt if he had more to give, things would be a lot better and people would feel a lot more secure, you understand, because he talks about fear for the future. So I'm sure he would make people feel secure, you understand, my people. Okay people, so this lady picked up something in the farming industry, and she's just making us all aware about this injustice about the price of things when it is imported into the country versus our local products and pricing. So my people, just let us just give her a listen, please.
When you come here, when you see when you farm, when you sitting them, when you not get no feet, but as the government carrying things, $2,000 pound for sweet pepper. Hey, you see all the Ministry of Agriculture, you see uno, yo. When the man them a farm, all the country man them a farm, then can't get nothing for them goods, a be $150 and be $50 and $30. Hey. Alright. I hope so if farmer man them a take heed. Before, so if them not get no price for them goods, them stop farm and no plan nothing. You know, too terrible and wicked. Me talk.
This come back to this again, the saying that says we have to eat what we grow and grow what we eat. I think it's Mr. Roger Clark. Yes, I think that advertisement came about in the time of Mr. Roger Clark before he died. Condolences goes out. You understand? People, enough time I go to market and sometime I hear some price and I say, wow, that sounds good. The next time I hear some other price. You understand? Sometimes you go to the market and you get a thing on a level. Well, if there's no disaster or anything, the price level, especially if people want to go home, you understand, you go to the market. But people, you have some time when you get some price there, it way over the price than if the thing did scarce. So you know people have a scarcity price when something is hard to get. Yeah, then bump up the price. But sometimes you go there and the price is way over the bump up price. And when you ask the people, them say, why this so dear? Them say it's not the local one. You understand me, people? So oftentimes I wonder, this time that come now, alright, you have to check your levels now, you know. Remember, say, you know, some of these people that bring in the international stuff, the international peas, the peas from overseas and the onions from overseas and so on. Remember, it's a business for them, you know. And the only way their business can strive is if the local people get knocked. So when the local person get knocked now and they don't have the amount to supply, then they have to import. And when they import, it is a business for someone and that person makes some money. So tell me now, these rumors and propaganda about government sending Hurricane Melissa, it just leads me back to think that the agriculture industry, meaning that the local agriculture industry, like it was meant to get a hit. You understand? And it meant to get a hit now to set it back so that things can be imported and someone can profit. That's how I'm thinking, you know, people. Leave in the comments, I don't know if I'm right or I'm being judgmental here. You understand? So the fact that the local thing get hit, then bringing things and bump up the price. So I would have loved to know who are benefit and who is the importer, whose business it is. You understand? For every time there's a natural disaster or something like that, we can always expect a type of setback in the agriculture industry, and for every setback, someone else benefit. You understand? Some people, what she's saying, what she has about the price, that kind of make me suspect something. You understand? So she put something in my head. Just leave in the comments what you think about what she said. You understand? And if you really think, say, these so-called natural disaster is really a way for one to lose and someone else to benefit, because I saw a video where Mr. Crawford put up with a lot of goats, a lot of animals that die. So now them going to start import mutton my people and tell us, boy, it's not local mutton. And you know that I go more expensive. You get me, I say? So people just comment what you think about that the lady said. You understand about what I'm saying also. So yes, my people, spring chicken break out in the Melissa affected areas. You understand? The person in the video is going to give us the name. You understand? So why people, the waters that settle and not drying up are, boy, a lot of tadpole breeding up in the waters. But anyway, my people, who is better to tell you about it than someone that is on the scene and witness it? So let us watch it, my people.
Alright, so look at the dark spots that we see here. And if we look closer, alright, all of the dark spots we see here are tadpoles, baby frogs. There are millions of baby frogs in Manchester, tuning content. They are migrating to all angles of this water. So the dark spots that we're seeing, the moving dark spots, there you can see clearly, clear as day. What are we going to be doing with all these frogs? This is serious. No, it would appear as if they are hatching right in front of our eyes. No, this is serious, and they are migrating to all parts of this water. That is it. Wow. I've never seen anything like this. Them are different from them, the one them on the farm, them are different from.
Yes, so content, Manchester, I think that's the same place where the water like is rising and not going down. You understand, my people? But anyway, I would like to know if the government or NEPA see this video, what strategy are they going to come up to capture? Well, they might be easy to capture, but to control this outbreak, you understand? Frogs are, would they NEPA even call it an outbreak? I don't know if they have seen more than that or ever dealt with an issue like that. But frogs and frogs and frogs, you understand? I hear the man say something about a people of a certain nation, you understand, that is their dish. You understand? But we don't know if they are going to be pleased or if we want them. You understand? We're just saying, I'm not sure. Won't think that on anyone do. But yeah, what is the strategy that NEPA will be taking, you understand, or the government will be taking in order to combat this? Or I would say combat, because maybe they are good for the environment, the forest. Maybe they are good for what I should say, the ecosystem, you understand, of nature. I'm not sure, but you understand, my people, comment what you think, if you think frogs are got infested all over the area, the place, you understand, and if I first you guys are seeing something like that, you understand, my people. So yeah, just leave it in the comment, you understand.
Now let me be abundantly clear. What I'm about to say, I'm not saying that the Prime Minister is these things. I'm just going to outline to you, sir, Mr. Holness, no, Anju Holness, why the people of Jamaica, why most Jamaican people do not like you, sir. This is why. Number one, they think you're evil. They see you as the person who's going to initiate the mark of the beast. Let me ask a question. Like, what's wrong? What's wrong with our driver's license being used as identification? What's wrong with our passport? What's wrong with our national ID and TRN? To me, those seems to work perfectly fine. Why do we need and needs? Why was that even in the question? For people, scan people and all of that. So the people don't like you, one, because they think you're evil. Number two, they think you're a thief. Straight up. This is not me saying it. I'm telling you why the people don't like you. They're just not brave enough to go on camera and say it, sir. I'm not saying that you're a thief. I'm not saying that you're evil. I'm not saying that you're the devil. I'm saying this is why the people don't like you. Like most people in Jamaica don't like you, you know. Let me tell you the people who like you. The people who like you are people who are friends with you and diarrhea people, which, you know, diarrhea people tend to be stupid people who can't think, right? Number three, the people think you're allodoxophobic, and you said something in that regard already. Remember that you made a video, or you made a speech rather, and you said that people are saying that you don't take criticism. It's because the person don't know the correct term to use. It's called allodoxophobia. Look it up. We don't have the time for telling you what I mean, but look it up. It's called allodoxophobia. And personally, I do think that you're allodoxophobic. You understand? The next thing why they don't like you, like just look into this. You know, if a police is involved in anything wrong and you're taken off duty, it's called interdiction, right? And they go to court for the issue and they win the matter, meaning they're reinstated in the police force, or they have the opportunity to be reinstated. They ask them to resign in the interest of the public, because public perception of them don't look good for the JCF. You understand? Like, it's not gonna look good because some people know that you're the one who committed the crime, you know. It's just that you weren't proven guilty in the court of law. So it don't look good to the public. You and your wife never once sit and say, Juliet, it's not gonna look good for you to be the speaker while I'm the Prime Minister. People are gonna say this is nepotism. You never look into that before? Or is it that you don't care? Which leads me to the next one. People think you and your family, it's a very nepotistic, if that's even a word, family. People feel as if you don't care about them. So those are some other reasons. You understand? People feel as if you're just lying in your own pocket and you don't care about nobody at Jamaica. You just care about yourself and your family, and that's one of them. So that are some more reasons why people don't like you. People don't like you because they think you're selling us out. And believe me, you are providing them with some real evidence for them think them where they like. You're doing things to fuel these thoughts in people's mind. You understand what I say? So people don't like you because they think you're a sellout. People don't like you because they think you're a very good actor. Like, you don't mean nothing what you say, but you're just very good at giving very, like, flawless, flamboyant speeches. You understand? And it just garble corruption in the mind of people. That leads me to the other one. People think you're highly corrupt. That's why they don't like you. They think that you're highly corrupt. That's why people don't like you. A lot of people don't like you. Remember, I said majority of Jamaican people don't like. I'm out here, you know. I'm out here. You are surrounded by yes people on a daily basis. People who have to say yes to you because they're going to lose their job. A lot of yes people. And a few people rumored to be homosexuals, you know. And what happens is that these people can't really tell you that, no man, that's not a good idea. Eh? Is that a good idea? Listen, I don't want him back over. You understand? So people are in fear of losing their job if they say no to you. So you're surrounded by a lot of yes people. Me, on the other hand, I stand to gain or lose anything by telling you the truth. Well, probably lose something still. But it have to do the same way, you know. So that's some of the reasons why people don't like you. No, let me make this abundantly clear once more. I am not accusing you of being any of these things. Oh, people think you're the devil. Yeah, they think you're the devil with a huge nose. That's another reason why people don't like you. I am not accusing you of being any of these things. You understand personally? I am merely reflecting what the people's thoughts. You understand? I'm reflecting what the people are saying. Nobody's going to be brave enough to come up to you, Mr. Holness, and say you're a criminal. Or we think you're a criminal. Let's put it that way, because I am not saying that you're a criminal. I'm saying this is what people think. They think you're a criminal. They think you're corrupt. They think you just look out for yourself and your family. They think you don't care about Jamaican people. They think you're highly corrupt, and they think you're allodoxophobic, and they think the other thing. You think people think that you think that you're smarter than everybody else. Like everybody else is an idiot, and you alone have sense, and that's another reason why people don't like you. You understand? People don't like you because they think that you think you're smarter than everybody else in Jamaica. You're the smartest, and all of us are dumb. People don't like that. And again, you give them a lot of reason to think that way, because some of the time when you speak, Anju, you sound very condescending, my brother. We are not brother, but you understand. You sound very condescending. You sound very, very condescending when you speak a lot of the times. You understand? I saw clips surfaced of you where there was this young youth, and he was asking a very good question. And you started laughing, started to smile. Like, that's the smile that people give when they're undermining other people. Like oh, so like, you have sense, man, you know? Like, so you give people reason to think that as well, you know? I could not leave this out. People also don't like you because they think you're very aristocratic, and you have given them a lot of reason to support that. You understand? People think you're aristocratic. You're not care about the common man. You're just for the people up here. People also don't like you because they think that you are doing something that is nonsensical, and that's building from the roof down, not the foundation up. So people don't like you because of that. Nobody builds a house from the roof down. You know you have to build a house from the foundation up. It is impossible to build a house from the roof down. You understand? Unless you have something over the head where you go hold it up, and that it's just impractical. It just don't make sense. So those are some of the reasons why people just don't like you. Jamaican people do not like you. We also think that, well, the Jamaican people also think that you put on great facades. You understand? Go back to what I said about you're a very good actor who never been acting school. People just think you put on great facades, like Oscar-winning facades. And it's like, the facades are becoming so superficial now. It's like, they might have worked once upon a time, but they're not working anymore. So people are seeing right through the facades. They're so transparent. You understand? So I'm not accusing you of being any of these things, Prime Minister. But also, if you recognize that the people of Jamaica, they have lost respect for you. They have. You notice nobody said the right honorable doctor, and they don't use any of your styles at the front of your name anymore. They use name on the birth certificate, Anju Holness. Nobody said the right excellent doctorate. Nobody says that. Everybody says Anju Holness. You can't kill him. I didn't know right honorable not upon your birth certificate neither. And if you look up the meaning of honorable, you know, if you look up the meaning of honorable, what honorable really mean, enough people don't know why them not say honorable, them just do it out of disrespect. But if really and truly look up the meaning for honorable, then you can see why the people are not calling you know honorable. They have to say that on the TV stations and on international scenes and all of that. They have to say that. You understand? Because they have to keep up appearance, and they have to. There are certain things that they have to do. While the people of Jamaica don't necessarily have to do that. Another thing as well, I have to point this out. You see, there was a reason, you know, why slaves and servants were kept separate from the masters, you know. Because if you allow the servants to start feel as if they're the master too much, it's going to be a disaster. And this is what happened in politics. The people who are servants, hence the term civil servants, start to feel like they're the master. This is why the speaker in the house speaking to people and you know they feel like without respect, without any patience, without any form of compassion, because they don't feel as if they are the master when really and truly they are the servants. The Prime Minister is a servant, you know. The Prime Minister is a servant, hence the term civil servants. The money when they get them should not get, you know. They shouldn't be getting, nobody in the politics now shouldn't be getting that amount of money. But then of course it will go far upon the fears. And there's nothing that I can say to make any of these people perform any better, sadly. But yeah, this is why the people of Jamaica don't like you. This is a reflection of the thoughts of people. People talk to Jamaica, you know, but they're not going to speak to you. You understand what I say? Because most people afraid of you know, because you see, it sounds like you threaten them to. And say, oh, if you talk about me, you know, a prison. You understand? So, the most majority of Jamaican people know they like you. You understand? Some of them not just not brave enough to not smile with you answer. They will smile with you answer, but they don't really like you. Alright? Blessed love. Give thanks.
Alright, people. Bless up, brother Ija Markey. Well, my people, the man lick a whole heap of nail on the head right there, so you know. And him speak as a voice for people who are afraid to talk. Yes, the Prime Minister is a servant to the people. And when you give the wrong people power, them ego get to them. Where they find out that they can use you or go around you instead of serve you, that is what they definitely will do. But yeah, my people, me I go talk about my reason why I think people don't fancy the Prime Minister and I don't fancy the Prime Minister. It's definitely because I see, or for instance, like the fact where he came out and talked about criticism, and then he came back and started talking about misinformation, as if from the get-go he weren't saying that people will be punished or won't go unpunished for criticizing him. Yeah. So when I was watching that video, I was like, is this brother stupid, or is he stupid, or does he think that people is stupid? Like, did we not all hear on international TV that is what you said? You understand? Sometimes while listening to him, he said some things that they don't sound smart, or I don't know. I never say that I'm smart, but I'm not sure if it is because I'm smart why what he says sometimes sound a little bit stupid to me. You understand? Maybe as Jamarki said, we can definitely see through him now. You understand? People and I definitely don't feel that one person should rule so long. You understand? Give other people chances, man. You understand? Mr. Golden should have got a chance in this term. Why? Because when a man get too comfortable in the people, when a man just come in and him do the work, you understand? But as him get too comfortable, then him start to, I won't call that word, but him start to drop the ball. You understand? Not keeping up the ball game as he used to. You understand, my people? So Jamaica is a vice for the people because what? Centuries, like long time ago, people always hear about the mark of the beast thing. People hear about a lot of things, and it's like this man is fulfilling a type of prophecy, like a type of antichrist, evil prophecy. So everything, every little negative that people had in the back of their mind and also the people have in the back of their mind, you know, people are aware of what is to come or what is this plan, and then it's like this man is fulfilling it. So you can't play, it's like a movie, you know, and you start the show as the villain. You move as the villain. So you're doing the villain work and don't expect people to stamp you like you're the star. No. You understand? And as well, Mr. Marchi said, a lot of people lose respect. You understand? I heard someone spoke about the name Bro Gada. You know, they say, the female said, it seems as if the name hyped him up. You understand? So, the brother makes statement to nepotism again. The other female in a previous video spoke about nepotism, but based on what Mr. Marky said, I'm sure that most of us and I myself, we definitely got the definition of what it means. You understand? Just by what Mr. Marky said. You understand? So, he spoke about civil servant. So, these people aren't serving us. It seems as if we are serving them, and because a lot of people are maybe not so understanding as to certain things, they're just running with it. You get me, as some people, and he spoke about die-heartedness. When a person is die-hearted to something, it doesn't matter if the thing is wrong or right. He will stand with it and stand for it. And this is why many of the people that is around him are, due to ignorance and illiteracy, are not able to see beyond certain things. And I wouldn't even say able to see beyond certain things, because they see it. They just decide that, hey, this is it and we're just going to be like this. You understand? This is us. And if the people can't work with it, then whatever is whatever. You understand? And most of the people around him, I'll say I 100% support Mr. Markey, where he says that these people are fearful of what might happen to them if they try to speak against certain injustice. I 100% support that. But my thing is, as I stated before, the way how he says certain things but act as if he didn't say it, or he says certain things and not realizing that there are smart people out there that is going to pick up on it. You understand? So, as I said before, I don't know why he sounds stupid to me, if it's because I'm smart and I can see the stupidity behind what he's saying that might seem as a smart talk to some ignorant people. You understand? So yes, for people, leave in the comments want to think about what Jamarchi said. You understand? About these towards tadpole that are on the rise in content, Manchester. You understand? About, let us know about what you think about, you know, the respect that Mr. Golding gave out to the people that, you know, helped and period in Christ, about this interview that he brought up and put Mr. G on. You understand that we could hear from Mr. G as how it went. You understand? In terms of the unity between him and the leading government. You understand, regarding this recovery. You understand, my people? So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and we love our now. Stay tuned as always, and ever, Hot Water, Busmal Ryan.
Hot Water Channel, straight to the max. Bring the thing to the people then. Original generous speed. Same way. Man, big up Hot Water Channel, enough ice cream. Yeah.